Duty Cold War Alpha came out, and I'm not gonna lie to you, we like this game. It's a good Call of Duty game, and I'm pumped for this year. But the reason why I'm making this video is because the Create a Class Gunsmith is back. So that means to make a gun do what you want to do, odds are there's a couple attachments that you need to know, which is why I'm here. Now, this is not backed up by Excel spreadsheets. I haven't done recoil tests on the side of a building like it's 2008. All I did was play this game yesterday. I used different subs, different ARs, and of course the snipes, and I figured out some classes that work. So what I'm here to do is tell you what to put in your gun to help you shred. I hope you enjoy this game. I hope you're excited for TST Cold War, and I hope you sub to the channel, man. Hook your boys up. Toss us a sub. Toss these attachments onto your Create a Class guns. And let's get to business. I appreciate you. Enjoy the video. We're jumping right into it because I know you guys are itching to play and you just need a class. And don't worry, brother or sister. I got you. I got you. First, we're talking about the snipes. There's two snipes in the beta. There is the Tundra that kind of looks like the old school L11. And we got the Pellington that is very R700-esque. This one does more damage. This one has a faster fire rate. Generally speaking, in Call of Duty games, I like the snipe that hits harder. But the Pellington slaps in this game. It slaps. So just think of it as like basically Barrett or Paladin versus Intervention or Koshka, depending on what Call of Duty you're from. Okay? First, I'm going to go over the Tundra because this is what I've been using for the last 6 hours of playing. Jumping into the Gunsmith. I know that looks incredibly overwhelming because it is overwhelming.
The fate of the free world is in your
hands. There's a wild card in
hands.
this game called Gunfighter. In my opinion, the only one that really makes sense in the alpha is Gunfighter. Gunfighter, additional 3 attachments. The base is 5 for an attachment. For this one, you can put 8 on it. You don't need it for the snipe because, in my opinion, you don't really need an optic.
We're taking control.
I'm trying to stay true to sniping, but it's helpful to have the other 7. So we're going to jump into it. We're talking about the muzzle first. You can see, just like in Modern Warfare, there's pros and there's cons, and hopefully this game's a little more articulate in what they actually do. Because the other one in Modern Warfare had some confusing lingo that was like, you know, increases speed. Like, what is speed? Am I aiming in faster? Am I running faster? Am I cracked? I don't know. So for the snipe, stabilizer 308. The barrel, 3 options in the alpha. 28.4 extended, 27.8. This one only does vehicle damage. I don't know if it's just sniping at tanks out in 12 to 12, but it's not me. So it's between the 28.4 and the paratrooper. This one, my con, is idle sway control. I don't want idle sway because this game actually has a lot of idle sway, especially if 28.4 extended, 50% muzzle velocity will take it. For the underbarrel, there's 3. Front grip is pretty much what you're going to see me put on everything, AR-wise, but for this one with the snipe, I don't really care about recoil too much. I just want that movement speed. So for this one, a lot of pros, 4% across the board pretty much, and for this one, it's just one more.
Throwing stun.
So like, okay. Marshall foregrip. For the body, you can use a laser if you want to. You have the space for it. If you're trying to hit some no-scope clips, go ahead and pop the steady aim laser on. I don't like the minus 5% for the aiming speed, which is how fast you ADS down sight. So if you're going to run a laser, just put the steady aim. I just get annoyed of seeing it on the screen all the time, so I'm not running it. For the stock, between 2, aiming move speed, which is basically like your Stalker Pro. For this one is sprint out. I'm going sprint out because I'm always pushing into their spawn trying to hit clips. Sprint pad for me. Magazine. Okay, there's 7 round, there's a fast round, and there's a speed mag. Snipes is the only time I use a speed.
Yeah. Hello.
No. Cause no. No, it got sold out. Shit.
Stun thrown.
In the alpha, just in the alpha, I need that recoil control. I don't want to mess up my sub with an hard shot.
Stun thrown.
But I don't care about the recoil for a snipe because as soon as I hit the shot, I'm aiming.
Authorizing spy plane mission.
So 7-round speed mag for this one, and then the handle.
Surveillance
Oh, we got it.
operation.
Mike. Mikey's 22% aim and speed, and it's only minus 5% sprint out. So it's worth the extra 11 ADS. Generally speaking, that is the same template that I'm going to use for the Pellington, which is the other snipe, and I will show you guys that too because I like both. But for
Hostile
your snipe,
RCXC in your AO.
like sniping in this game, a ton was hit. And all of these detachments just come unlocked. You don't have to
Exiting
rank.
AO.
Out the gate, you can make this. I'll go over the sights just a little bit because they're cool. If you're going for, you know, snipe meter clips, if you're trying to still, you know, get your phase 5 intros in, the 2x and the 3x, they slap, and they're fast. Try those out. I just prefer sniping with a reg scope, and the iron sights are going to be hella fast. Generally speaking,
Tango removed.
that's it for the snipe. For the pistols, there's two options right now, the 1911 and the Diamante. Sounds like
They're dead.
you know Diamante makes fire.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
This is a burst pistol. This is a you know, semi-auto 1911. They're both good. I don't use the pistols too much. I just run the Diamante on this one.
Throw nade.
I'm not going to go into detail on this, but I use muzzle brake for the recoil, paratrooper barrel, muzzle velocity,
Established overhead.
velocity
Eliminated her.
in Modern Warfare, and obviously effective damage range in the team. You always want effective damage range. I'm trying to map people, whatever. Put the 5 milliwatt on there. As far as I know, lasers aren't visible in this game, at least the 2 that are out. I think the rest of these, once they become unlocked after the alpha, I do think some of them will be visible to enemies, just like full out laser, attack laser, Modern Warfare, but right now they're not. 24 round speed mag and quick draw for this one. Right now, speed for this one. Tactical lethals field upgrade. This is what I run in every class. Don't go around smoking out the map, bro. Come on, how old are you? Put a stun on there, be a man. Grab a frag. Luckily, C4s in this game, you can't just eat them up in the air and double tap midair. You have to wait until this thing sticks to a surface, and then you can take the Treyarch, because that's how a C4 is supposed to work. Link me one clip where some Navy SEAL's out somewhere just throwing C4s and blowing it up midair. Come on, brother. The SAM turret, basically, you just kind of throw it on the ground, and it's like a little wally, and he shoots down score streaks and UAVs and stuff, which is nice. Proximity mine is a bouncing Betty. She already took 2 minutes. You just build that down. And kind of cheesy. I'd rather just not do a streak, so I put the same for everything. The jammer disables field upgrades and minimap in a certain radius.
Throwing frag.
Like
Throwing stun.
counter UAV, basically. And the field mic amplifies footsteps. Also in that super range, just like the jammer does. I put a SAM turret on everything, so I run stun, frag, SAM turret on pretty much everything. For the perks,
Hostile spy plane
I
established
either
overhead.
use tac mask or flak jacket. Equipment and score streaks don't really matter too much, at least in the alpha. So if you hate getting stunned, put on meter. If you hate getting naded, put on flag. For this one, I pretty much just run
This
tracker.
isn't working. We're behind.
Unless you're just chucking stuns all over the place, run quartermaster. Scavenger, you don't really run out of ammo too much, at least I haven't.
Multiple enemy spy plane contacts.
I use quartermaster and tracker. And perk 3,
Multiple
ninja
hostile
in this
spy
game,
planes
which is
detected.
obviously your dead silence. It's not really silent yet. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what kind of tweaks they're gonna make, but not being detected by a spy plane because they are up all times like ping sound. Just put ghost on and you're not gonna show up with spy planes. And let me make a note.
Hostile
Shout out
RCXD in your
David
AO.
Vanderhaal. Okay. Undetectable by enemy spy planes whenever you
We've
are
pulled
moving,
ahead.
playing an objective, or controlling a score streak. Well done. Not camping in corners. Well done, man. Lace up your kicks and start running. Alright. The AK-74, aka
We're losing the
Scuff
advantage.
Gaming, out of your brain cells, sitting 3 inches from the screen. Many blasts. This is probably the most overpowered gun right now in the alpha. The only other one up for debate, in my opinion, is what a lot of people call the Uzi or the Type 821. I will show you as well. Just try both of these guns out if you're getting worked. AK-74 and the Type 821, they are the best subs. The other one in the class right now is the MP5.
Stun out.
It is good. I would equate it to, this is the MP5 from Modern Warfare. This is the MP7, in my opinion. Both of these two are jockeying for the best. Here's what we're running.
We've taken the lead.
I was raised to play Call of Duty like a grown man. So I don't put reticles on my subs. What is this? 2011 in a European playing the Saratoga. It's not happening. I don't run a sight. If you need a sight, I would recommend the little baby, the little chicklets, quick dot LED. You're afforded one because again, we're running gunfighter. So if you need one, put one on. But generally speaking,
Hostile
I don't
artillery
run
targeting
reticles
active.
on my subs. Muzzle brake, this is what I said.
Yeah.
I'm going on every red gun in this game so far. Muzzle brake, I want that vertical recoil. Barrel, this is the paratrooper. The reason why I'm running this over the extended is because this one only has muzzle velocity. This one has plus 100% effective damage rate. You can map people. 9.5 paratrooper. For this one, for the underbarrel, 4 grip. Horizontal
Against
recoil
us.
control.
Bring this home.
Playing
All of these have
proximity
sprinting move out speed. This thing's a beam. I want the body. I'm running the steady aim laser on this because I don't want to reduce the aiming
Throwing
speed.
frag.
I like the quick ADS speed, and it's only a difference of 15% hip fire. I just run the steady aim laser. I use the sprint pad because I'd rather have the sprint out speed rather than the stalker, essentially. Then this is where a lot of people out the gate, you're inclined to put the 40-round speed.
Every wind pushes
A lot of
back
people
the
do
Iron Curtain.
because it's like, oh wait, it's a 40 round, it's an extended clip, and it's a fast mag. Why not both? I ran this for hours and I saw kill cams of people just using this gun. I was like, wait, their gun doesn't move. That's because that minus 10% horizontal recoil control you see right there in the cons, it actually makes a difference. Don't put the speed mag on. Fast mag is actually busted in the beta. So I tried that out. It is very hard to reload. It works like 1 out of 4 times. Use the 40 round or don't use one at all. But I recommend the 40 round because there's no cons to it. And for the handle, I'm doing just the aiming speed because the sprint out speed for a sub is key. This gun shreds. If you're going to choose one gun to at least try out in this alpha to see if you're nice with it, just use the AK-74. This gun's a beast. Muzzle brake, 9.5.